Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, thank you for finding us. If you want to give us a sub and a thumbs up and a comment and all that fun stuff, it would be much appreciated. We are on the road to 4,500 subs. We're trying to get there by the end of the year. I think we can do it because we only have about 150 left to go. So it's an exciting time to be doing this channel. And what are we here to talk about today? The whole reason this channel exists, the man, the myth, the legend, Jackie frickin' Chan. Hell yes. So Shout Factory announced the Jackie Chan Collection Volume 1, 1976 to 1982, which comes with an exclusive poster to be released on January 24th of 2023. This is a Blu-ray box set. Now, this was announced a while ago, and people kept asking me, Will, why aren't you doing anything about, like any videos on that release? You're such a huge Jackie Chan fan. It seems like it's a big release. It's Region A. Obviously, Shout Factory is an American company, so that's big for people in Region A who have not been able to access a lot of these Jackie Chan movies that have been coming out from like Eureka and 88 Films and stuff like that. The reason is that I actually, through some back channels, I managed to get contact information for the PR person at Shout Factory who is handling this release, and I was waiting for them to get back to me. I waited about a week, and I never heard anything from them. So that's why this video took me longer to get up than I think was expected by some people. So I'm just going to read you the information off the Shout Factory website. I do know that Brandon Bentley is working on this release because I talked to him about it, and I also know that Frank Cheng was interviewed for a documentary that's going to be on this release. I don't think they have announced any of the bonus features for this yet. I think it's in bonus features to be announced soon, but Brandon Bentley did tell me that there will be stuff on here and that, you know, it's not just like one of these bare bones, like crappy versions of the movie, super compressed, stick them on like 4 of them on a disc and just put it out. Like it's going to be more attention paid to it. Shout Factory, I'm being optimistic about Shout Factory because I have their release of Prince of Darkness. I have their release of Halloween 3, which I love both of those movies. And those releases, like the Halloween 3 release, I would go so far as to say that's one of the best Blu-ray releases I own, straight up, like probably top 10. Like in terms of the way it looks, the bonus material, the audio, like if you've seen that movie on VHS or even DVD or streaming or whatever, and you watch that Blu-ray, it is like, what in the fuck are they, like, how do they do this? Like, it looks incredible. It's so pristine. It's like, that release blew my mind when I first saw it. It's actually a combo 4K Blu-ray release. So I think Shout Factory is a great company. I know that they have also put out like cheap, and like they've put out Jackie Chan double features and Jackie Chan DVD box sets with like 8 films on them where everything is like very compressed and it's the English dub only and like that kind of stuff. But I also know that they do incredible work. And so I'm, you know, with this release, so far I have no reason not to believe that they're going to put effort into it the way they have with like the John Carpenter movies and stuff like that. So the movie is on here, The Killer Meteors. So you know that 88 Films releases in the UK, and now we will have it for Region A in the United States. It's going to be Mandarin, Cantonese, and English audio options. Shaolin Wooden Men. So I loved this movie. This is like one of my favorite Jackie movies now. I absolutely freaking loved it. I had never seen it before, I don't think, or I hadn't seen it in years, or it was like totally unfamiliar to me when I rewatched it. And here's the that's the release that I reviewed. So you can go find that on the channel. That artwork is so freaking incredible too. But a great movie. And I'm really excited that there will be a Region A Blu-ray release of this. Something else I'll say is that, you know, so the list price for this is $100. And on the Shout Factory website, it's $85.99. So my assumption would be that at some point on Amazon or wherever, you'll be able to get this for like $50 maybe. And it's got, let me count the movies in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 7. It looks like 7 movies in it. So it's really not that expensive if it's a good release, you know? And I also think things like this are good for new collectors. Like, let's say you're new to Jackie Chan, you're new to martial arts films, you're new to Hong Kong cinema, you want to see everything, you don't have access to it on streaming, and it's pretty cost prohibitive to buy 7 Blu-rays from the UK if you're in Region A, right? Pay for the shipping to import them. It gets costly, and this helps you save money, but also, you know, you get to, like, when I was a big fan, like when I first got into Hong Kong cinema and I first got into some of these like Jackie Chan and stuff like that, some of these sets were like really helpful. You pick them up for like dirt cheap and just blow through these movies. And like, to me, it was more about seeing the movies and having access to them than it was about like, you didn't include this or it's not, you know what I mean? But again, I did talk to Brandon Bentley, and I know that Shout Factory is really trying with this release to make a good release for the fans. So Shaolin Wooden Men, To Kill with Intrigue, Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, Dragon Fist, Battle Creek Brawl, hell yeah. So this is a really fun movie. You've probably seen it if you're watching this channel, but if you haven't seen it, it's a really fun movie. It's Jackie in Chicago in like the 30s. It's like a gangster movie kind of. And then Dragon Lord, which is, I haven't seen that movie. And I might be misremembering this, but I think Dragon Lord, it might be Dragon Fist, one of those two. The last time I saw it was on the Shout Factory DVD set, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it's been like probably 10 years since I've seen that movie, maybe longer. But it looks like these all have... Oh, and so Dragon Lord will have Cantonese, English, and the Hong Kong and the extended cut. Battle Creek Brawl is English, Cantonese, Mandarin audio. Dragon Fist is Mandarin, Cantonese, English. Snake and Crane Arts is Mandarin, Cantonese, English. So it looks like they all have like multiple language options, and it looks like there's going to be 2 cuts for Dragon Lord. And there might be, like I said, Frank told me he was interviewed for a documentary that will be on this. So I'm assuming that there's more information about this release that has not been announced, because I'm looking at Shout Factory's website. It doesn't say anything about that on here. But it's the Jackie Chan Collection Volume 1, 1976-1982. People have also noted that it says Volume 1 in the title. So that's Volume 1, and that's 70s and early 80s. Might we get a Volume 2 that's 80s and 90s and stuff like that? I do have I think it's a Shout Factory DVD set that has like Crime Story, maybe Project A, Project A2. It might have Operation Condor and Armor of God, Twin Dragons. Like I have 2 Jackie Chan 8 movie DVD sets. I don't remember which one is which, but like there is one that has like a lot of the classics on it. So maybe Shout Factory is going to be moving into putting that out on Blu-ray. I'm not really sure, but it's exciting. I think I'm remaining, like I said, very optimistic about this release. My name is Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this, and we will see you next time.